Tea Time with Trav. I think it's very iconic that the Beehive has a TV show made after us. The show Swarm on Amazon Prime is about the Beehive. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv and I'm back. I'm back again, and today we have a steak. We got a ribeye. We have some asparagus. We got some yellow rice. I feel like cooking. Let me say grace. Father God, I come to you today to ask you to watch over this food. Please let your nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Minimum time. Amen. How was y'all day going? I'm gonna give y'all a close up. Just ooh. Oh. I'm gonna give y'all a couple close ups, but now let me give y'all the steak close up. Just look at it. Just oh my God. Oh, ha. Ooh. The paper towels are all the way in the kitchen. Hey, stop. Y'all, not only did Phoenix just eat, but she has a toy in her. I put her in a cage just on filming, but she has a toy in her cage and she still insists on chewing on the pad. Like, this good. Man. Everything's good. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. Let me get this gristle off here. Yo, I'll be burning the roof of my mouth. I said the roof. The roof. I'm gonna try not to eat the fat. Oh my God. Now the fat be the most flavorful with a ribeye, but we don't want to get full off the fat, so tea time with Trav. I think it's very iconic that the Beehive has a TV show made after us. The show Swarm on Amazon Prime is about the Beehive. Excuse me. But let me just say something. Before we get into it. The Beehive is Beyonce's fan base for a reason. We're very similar to her. We don't bother nobody. But when you bother her, then we got a problem. So Swarm was good, but it was definitely exaggerated. It probably should have been about another fan base. If we're going to be technical. Oh, you look at that. Good look. But I want people to understand that nothing about Swarm how do I word this? So a lot of the stories in Swarm were true. But a lot of them did not correlate to Beyonce or the Beehive. So that's what we're going to talk about. So a lot of the killings and things like that, those were actual stories. But they had nothing to do with Beyonce or her fan base. Now, we'll say Chloe's character, I think the name was Marissa, that the story happened, but the story wasn't real. After Beyonce dropped Lemonade in 2016, everybody's like, oh my God, Jay-Z cheated. Oh my God, who did he cheat on? Now, there was a fake article that went around saying that this girl who was a Beyonce fan killed herself after she found out that Beyonce had been cheated on. But it turns out it was a fake story. So, once again, that had nothing to do with Beyonce. And ultimately, if somebody go commit suicide because they found out that their favorite celebrity got cheated on, I think the family need to talk to themselves and think to themselves, what did we do wrong? Because clearly something was done wrong that a person did that over somebody else getting cheated on. That's kind of crazy. But for the people that don't know what Swarm is, hey, sit down. It's a new show on Amazon Prime. And it really follows the journey of this girl who has this crazy obsession with her favorite pop star. And she would do anything for her. That includes killing. So she pretty much went around killing anybody who had something bad to say. Making noises for no reason. And one of the stars is actually Chloe Bailey, y'all. So that part right there will let you know that Beyonce didn't have as big of an issue with it as people would believe, because Chloe is her artist. I don't think she would have signed off on her artist being something that she didn't agree with. And also Donald Glover, he's one of the producers. Him and Beyonce are actually good friends, and he said that she's seen it. But y'all, let's talk about some of the stories in Swarm. So, 4 of them, they were strippers. Their car broke down. And the person who came to help them, he was like a handyman or mechanic. The person that came to help them was actually a hater of her favorite pop star. The pop star name was I think it was Naja. he had posted several different tweets about Naja, about how he didn't like her, things like that. So she had already been looking for him. So it just so happened when their car broke down, he was the person to come find them. So of course, she did what she needed to do in her mind. I think it's absurd. I've had many different agreements when it comes to pop culture. Because I actually study pop culture because I like to report on it. I've had a plethora of arguments in regards to Beyonce. Fights and all. But one thing I'm not finna do is do something that's about to have me in jail for a long time. She literally killed people because they did not like that girl. Alright. Stabbing the hell out of them. And I was like, oh my God. But do people ever stop and think? So when you have these people that are loyal, diehard, ride or die fans for these celebrities, you always hear people say, oh, well, you acting like she know you, or she not paying your bills, etc. We don't have to. They don't have to. Because at the end of the day, music and entertainment, period, was designed to, one, entertain, but two, connect with your audience. So although we may have never met these people in real life, we may have never had an actual conversation with them, we may not have had dinner, smoked a blunt, what have you. If somebody can connect you or make you feel that connected just through their art, their job is being done. That's literally what it's there for. They put their passion, their all, their blood, sweat, and their tears into this art, whatever it is, whether it's music, movies, television, etc., to have that connection with their fans. So I think y'all sound just as crazy as y'all say, we sound for defending them and loving them and da-da-da. I think y'all sound just as crazy to say that we're overdoing it from somebody that we never met. A lot of the songs in movies that people, like, when it comes to movies, some people only do roles that they can actually connect with. So they can, like, connect with the story. Or they may have gone through before. When it comes to music, some of the artists put out songs that they're currently going through that situation. They've been through that situation, or somebody close to them have been through that situation or something similar. That music is designed to touch somebody. Whether it touch millions, thousands, or hundreds, it's intended to touch somebody. So no matter what mood you're feeling, there's going to be a song that describes how you feel. There's probably going to be a song that'll lift you up. You know what I'm saying? So you feel that connect with whatever song that is and whatever artist that wrote it. But once again, I'm not going to be obsessed with an artist so much to where I'm about to kill some. Oh, my food fell down my mouth. Sorry. Well, so I'm about to kill somebody. Now he over here snoring. You crazy. This Phoenix cousin, y'all. But overall, I think it was a really great movie. Really great show. I actually thought it was a movie when I seen the trailer. Will we get to season 2? I don't know what that would look like, because about halfway through the show, one of the detectives that started to catch on to her. So I don't really know how that will go. But in regards to one of the real stories, the 4 strippers who car broke down, and the man helped them on the side of the road, had nothing to do with music or entertainment or anything like that. That was a real story. 4 strippers from out of town. They were driving through. The car broke down. The man offered to help them. Witnesses, which were his neighbors, they said that they seen him pull up to his house like around 6 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. something around there. Excuse me. And they said there was one woman in the car. They heard like arguing and things like that in the house. They heard some commotion. 3 women ran out the house. They jump in the car. They speed off. Now, one of the articles I read said that they actually drove up to one of the witnesses and basically threatened him and told them don't tell nobody before they drove off. I don't know what part of that they thought was smart, because one, it gave them a better opportunity to see our face and be able to describe to police what y'all look like. 2, if they didn't have a license plate before, they definitely got it after that. I was like, what the what? Now, one of the 4 women, I think she got 16 years. And that was the only one that I could find that actually got like sentenced and stuff. I don't know what's going on with the other 3. I tried to find more information, but I can only find something on her. So I wonder, because apparently she's the one that actually did the killing. And the rest of them didn't like assist with like covering the body up. So I wonder if they gave them like a plea deal. Hey, it's almost bedtime. You got 30 minutes. But I wonder if they get a plea deal, because 2 out of the 4 or 3 out of the 4 snitched. Now, I remember that being in an article. So I remember they told them, like, hey, look, you tell us what we need to know, we got you. That's how a lot of people get off. Especially if they didn't have anything to do with the crime, they were just an accessory. Taking that plea deal is the easiest way to get off. Y'all know about some crime shows. You either ask for immunity, or your lawyer work out a bomb plea deal to where maybe you only got to do community service or something. Or you ain't got to do nothing at all. I've seen that in crime shows where the person that's doing the snitching told them everything they needed to know from the beginning of that day to the killing, how it happened, where it happened, details, led them to where the body was. Because their role in it was to help this person dispose the body. He told all that, and guess what? They let him off scot-free. Right. Is it scot-free or scotch-free? Whichever one it was, that's what they did. Okay. I'm full. Woo. That was good. I'm so good tonight. But y'all know what to do. Check the description box below for the website, www.ayootravv.com. But guess what? It's still down. Oh God, I got grease all on my face. What I was gonna say. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the red button down there. Hit the bell next to it. So be notified each every can't even talk. Each and every time I drop on a video, but if not, if you want to stay connected with Ayootravv, jump back to the description box, scroll down the bottom, boom, right there on there, you're going to see me on social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, BIGO, add me, follow me, let me come to Instagram, let me come in here, do whatever, let me know so I was done, what's one, what's done, what's one, what's done, what's one, other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out. Wait, Ayootravv is out. There we go.